From inside Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida, we bring you Friday baseball on the show. It's the Falcons taking on the Miami Marlins. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get started. And on the mound today, Spencer Schwellenbach.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub 350 ERA. And, you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub twos, they're dominating. But when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, you know, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting second,
Ahmed Rosario digs in now. One run batted in yesterday. Their only run of the game. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
One strike.
Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck. That's back there. Onto the track. And he makes the catch. 2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Corey Seager. And the first offering is not close. In there at the knees for a strike. Off the mark there, and that's ball 2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And the righty deals. And it's filled up.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Back here in Miami, and towing the slab in this one, Kodai Senga.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Corbin Carroll, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Ball 2. 2-0.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Nasim Nunez in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
1 strike.
And that's off the inside edge. 3 balls and a strike. And strike 2.
3-2.
Grounded to third. Could be 2. Good feed. That's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Slap the other way, foul. Next offering is in for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 2. So 2 down now, and here is William Contreras. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the second game of the series. Line drive. Pitts makes a nice running catch. And we're back. Here's Matt Olson.
For New York, the first baseman, Matt
Schwellenbach goes 6'1", 200 pounds, and he was a second-round pick in 2021. And that drops in for a strike. That one fouled off.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. Seiya Suzuki will hit next.
Seiya Suzuki.
And that's way high. And that is ball 1. Schwellenbach. Not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets them involved in the action. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity.
That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. And that's a double. Salvador Perez, the next to hit. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook him.
And they get Perez for the out. Jeimer Candelario now at the plate.
Batting 7. The third baseman.
Well, the best way to shake
7,
off yesterday's
Jeimer
struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Foul ball there. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Cabrera slings to first. Out number 3. Bottom half of inning number 2. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. Senga back to work. That one catches the corner for a strike. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back. That one is gone. His first homer of the year, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. Brian Reynolds here. In there for strike one.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
That's in there. And the count is 0-2. And misses inside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And now 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2-2 now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins. And there's the strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Misses inside. 1-1. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Catcher has it. Fires to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Oswaldo Cabrera in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Gonna count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's the ball. 2-2.
Inside, almost got him. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. And up next for Miami, Garrett Mitchell. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Cabrera, the runner at first with 2 gone. Late with the swing there.
0-2.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Jesse Winker.
Jesse Winker.
Clips the outside corner. 0-1. And delivers outside. Struck him out looking. And now the rookie second baseman.
Number 6.
And that's a little high. Next offering is fouled back.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Check swing, called strike. 1 out, bases empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jesse Pitts. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Right through there for a strike. Slow roller to third, and that's a foul ball. And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab on the run, and that'll do it. Back here at Lone Depot Park, set for the bottom of the third. And the batter now, Corbin Carroll. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
So up next, Nasim Nunez. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Inside, just missed. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Then there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. And now for the Marlins, Jose Altuve. Struck out swinging his first time. Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. The throw to first. Marlins set down in order. Back here in Miami, and now the DH, Ahmed Rosario.
Ahmed Rosario.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Carroll. He makes the grab. 1 away. Now it's Corey Seager. Struck out swinging his first time.
Ball high.
The Fish up by a run. Top half of inning number 4. Way high with that one. And it's 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
One down, base is empty. Pitch misses inside. Counts full, 3-2. Line drive. Come on.
Made a bid for a nice opposite field double down the line. Beautiful swing, but nothing you can do about the result. Third basemen are just used to handling hot shots like that.
And first offering is fouled off. And it's fouled away. On the ground. And it goes just foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
That's a ball. 1-2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. That's off the inside corner. 2-2. That one just misses.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity. One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Oh, look at the stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. Ready to go. Bottom four. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, William Contreras. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
You know, these Marlins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Horwitz takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And that's a strike. And that's outside. Contreras gets his lead at first. Nobody out. There's the strike. Outside, and that's ball 3.
3-2.
Good job to fight that one off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And the batter now, Brian Reynolds, struck out looking his first time. Hit in the air, center field. Pitts gets under it, puts it away for the out. 2 away now. So now here's the DH, Connor Norby. He's 0 for 1.
Connor Norby.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Suzuki makes the grab, and that's the inning. And we're back. And here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Perez, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 34-year-old vet, and he was born in Venezuela. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. And this game is tied. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Jamer Candelario digs in now. That clips the corner.
No ball. 1 strike.
That one outside.
that's a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike. Swung on, belted. Carroll ranges back. Up against the wall and brings it in. Now the left fielder, Jesse Winker.
Jesse Winker.
And a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. And we're at the top of the 5th. And that's downstairs and outside. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 1 down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Just misses with that one.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And he chases that one. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Here's the second baseman. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one in the dirt, 1-0. Right through there for a strike. He swings and fouls one off. Fights it off. He'll see another. Hit in the air, left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now, Oswaldo Cabrera.
Oswaldo Cabrera.
Senga back to work. That just misses, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Marlins just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Garrett Mitchell getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Seager on his way over. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So the batting order turns over, and at the plate for Miami, Corbin Carroll, 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball.
2-0.
Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. To the wall, and he can't reach it. That's down and in.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Draws the walk there.
You can stomach a 2-out walk to certain players, but with his speed, this guy out there in the base basket could turn into 2 or 3 bases.
Nunez, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That one misses, and now 2-0.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And there's a ball.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. Back here at Lone Depot Park, top 6. Stepping in, Jesse Pitts. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Oh. 1-1.
Trying to bunt his way on. And he beats it out. It's a bunt single to start the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So now the DH spot, Ahmed Rosario. Move to first, and he's back in there. That's outside. Ball 1. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw. Save. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. That's too low, and it's 2-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Makes the catch, 1 down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Seager stands in now. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Way back there. Out of here. A 2-run homer. His first homer of the year. It's 3-1. New pitcher for the Marlins, Dennis Santana.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Santana.
1 down. And now Matt Olson up to hit. He's 0 for 1. And that's in there for strike 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Swings through that.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Here's the pitch to Olson. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. 2 runs across in the inning, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Pitch misses. 2-2. That
Three
one
balls,
missed.
2 strikes.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now here is Seiya Suzuki. Pitches in for a strike. It's 0-1. And that's outside. Man at first, 1 away. That one hit to right. And that drops foul. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
The catcher, number
Here's
13,
the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Olsen over at second. Suzuki at first. 1 gone. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And down on strikes. That's out number 2. So digging in, Jamer Candelario. And that is out of play. Breaking ball clips the corner. That's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Here comes Olsen around third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back here in Miami, bottom of the 6th. And now for the Marlins, Jose Altuve. Swing and a foul, out of play.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And now 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, William Contreras. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. Bounced up the middle, and that one handled. Jump throw, and it beats him. What a play. And up next for Miami, Spencer Horwitz. He's already home. We're here in this one. That one's in there. 0-1. The Marlins trailing by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. The next offering misses, and now it's even 1-1. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Back foot slider struck him out.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
Marlins.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Aaron Bummer.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Winker lays off down low as he digs in for the third time. And that's in the dirt.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
There's a strike. Just missed. And he grounds one to the right side. And that's just foul. Swing and a miss. And he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. Now it's the second baseman. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Bomber deals in there at the knees.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. But they won't have a play as he takes first on the drop third strike. Back to the top of the order now. Jesse Pitts will hit next. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. There's a strike. Now snap throw to first. And he just got his hand in there. Here comes the 0-1. Out in front, rip foul. Stays alive. Lifted in the air, right center field. He's got it, and there's two down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Rosario stands in with two away as he takes a ball. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball two. Gets the outside corner with that one. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses.
3-2.
Safe at second, and that was not close.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Line to left. He's there. He's got it. And that's the third out. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Alex Lang. He's making his second appearance of the season.
Alex Lang.
And at the plate for Miami, Ryan Reynolds.
The left fielder.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
That's in for a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Swings through it for the K. Some high cheese for strike three.
The batter, number one.
And now Connor
Designated
Norton.
hitter, Connor
He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Just missed. And that drops in for a strike.
1-1.
The Fish down by a pair here at the bottom of the seventh. Right through there for a strike.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for, because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes.
batting,
Coming out of the
baseman,
bullpen throwing
Oswaldo
beans. Oswaldo Cabrera, the next up for the Marlins. A strikeout and a walk. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Swings through that one for strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So now 1-2. Outside. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Marlins.
and a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the 8th.
32.
Drew Pomerantz.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Here's Corey Seager.
For New York,
Singing, you can't
the
ask for
shortstop,
anything more. This
Corey
guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. That's down and in.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Well struck left field. That's back there. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Olsen now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Just missed.
That's a ball.
Runner at second, nobody out. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. And the runner stays where he is.
Now batting.
Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Right through there for a strike. One out, the runner at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. Salvi steps into the box now.
Catcher, Salvador Perez.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
The third baseman.
First and second,
Jamer
2 outs. Here's the third baseman, Jamer Candelario. 1 for 3. Fouled off. He was late. Now that's smacked to right center. That's a base hit. Seager headed for the plate. He'll score easily. Mitchell fires it in. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Perez, the runner at third. Candelario at second with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-1.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Slapped foul. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. And now the count is even. Good eye right there.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two on, 2 outs. Goes down looking. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Drew Rasmussen.
Now pitching, Drew Rasmussen.
And now the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell.
The center fielder.
The Marlins in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Center field. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
The right fielder.
This is Corbin
7,
Carroll.
Corbin
Rasmussen
Carroll.
in his 5th season, 29 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2018. Swinging a foul straight back. That one catches the zone. That is strike 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 1 down, base is empty. Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Nasim Nunez.
Nunez.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Misses inside, and the count 1-2.
That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And down on strikes he goes, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ron Marinaccio.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 97, Ron Marinaccio.
Here's the second baseman.
For the Falcons, the second baseman, number 6.
Fouled off left side. shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Next offering is down low.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Not close with that one, and the count's even at 2. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. Jesse Pitts now at the plate. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. And they'll do it again. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Carroll flashes the leather on the running catch.
Now
2 down, base is empty. Ahmed Rosario digs in now. And that one is inside. Pitch misses. 2-1. Just missed.
3-1.
That's in there.
Okay.
Payoff pitch. Hit in the air, right field. And that is that.
Now pitching.
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Daniel Nunez.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
3-4-5 due up for the home team. Here's a former MVP, Jose Altuve. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That one not close, and that's ball 1. Out to short, Seager. Throws across the diamond. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. He's 2 outs away. William Contreras, the next up for the Marlins. First offering, and it just misses. And a swing and a miss there.
1-1.
The Fish trailing by 3. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Goes down swinging for the strikeout, and they're down to their last out. And now for the Marlins, Spencer Horwitz. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Going back on this one. Got all of that one. Another homer. his second home run of the game, and they inch closer. It's 4-2. Now a chance for Brian Reynolds. And that's in there at the knees.
0-1.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. Yes, he did. It's ruled a swing and a strikeout, and this ball game is over.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.